Good afternoon, sir. My name is Bhavya Kapoor. I am from Hashtag, the PR and Web Committee of SIBM Hyderabad. So, I have a few questions for you. My first question is numerous students struggle with the fear of not taking risk or self expression. So, can you share some initial step that students can overcome the fear or overcome the fear?
See, as I said earlier also, the fear is always the fear of the unknown. The question that the student needs to ask him or herself when you get that sense of fear is, what am I afraid of? What is it that is giving me that fear? Do I actually know what is that fear? So in 90% of the cases, it is the fear of the unknown. I actually don't know what I'm scared of. So my advice to the students would be sit, ponder, think in retrospect, try to analyze the situation you are in, because many a times it is the situation you are in that causes you to feel that fear, because your peer has told you something that you don't know, your peer has talked about an assignment that you've never heard of. So benchmark yourself with yourself rather than benchmarking yourself with your colleagues. The moment you start doing that, your self-confidence starts growing up, because you start analyzing your own capabilities, you start respecting your own capabilities, and the moment you start doing that, you stop living the fear of failure.
So, my second question is during your address, you spoke about the belief that change is consistently advantageous, but that this isn't universally applicable. But given the current situation, that change is adaptable, and like market shifts are happening, the rise in AI era. So, can you share some insights on this matter?
See, as I said earlier also in my talk, change is a constant. Change is continuous, change is there to stay, and there's nothing. The point is, who brings about the change? Or what is the creator of change? It is the ecosystem around you. If AI came in, it is something extraneous that has come in, right? It has suddenly changed the norm and changed the ecosystem in the way you are going to work or the way you are going to survive. Now, if that is happening at the high level, and that is something which is there to stay, then rather than accepting it as something which is foreign and I don't know about it, I would rather spend, if I'm faced with that situation, I would rather sit and understand what is it that change is going to be about, and what is it that I will need to do to be able to traverse that change without the fear of failure. So again, I recalibrate my capability. If I don't know AI, I'll start learning about AI. Over a period in time, when I learn about AI, I become a competent AI professional, and then I start doing things. So it's a state of continuous learning, continuous analytics, and a dogged schedule of living by the day. Most children face this fear and get into these kinds of weird words called depression, which I don't believe in, is because you start thinking what is going to happen to me 5 years from now. Why 5 years from now? Think about the next year, achieve it, then the next year achieve it, because the world is changing. So if, say for example, in the age of AI, you decide what is going to happen 5 years from now, 2 years from now, there is a big daddy of AI that comes in. All your knowledge is useless. So maybe when I was young, technologies were there to stay for at least a decade. Today, technology, how long it is going to stay, you don't know. So why worry about 5 years? Live the year.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.